Hello, and welcome back. Today I am actually up in Utah at my baby sister's house because she is having her first baby in a few months. And so we are in a very blank space bedroom that's going to be her baby's room. I'm so excited. So I flew in late the other night, and then yesterday we spent all day laughing and having the blast together, but also like gathering things and getting things ready. So today we are hitting the ground running. We have literally nothing in here. This is a dresser we'll have to build. A crib is arriving today. We have a bookshelf arriving at some point. We have a chair that we need to bring in, like all that stuff. And then we actually have all the decorating and all the cute stuff to add in. Let's go ahead and get on into it. So we are first going to start with building the furniture that we have, which is the dresser. And I did just find out that the crib has arrived, so we'll build that next. But this dresser is so pretty, and it's nice because it is a 6-drawer dresser, so it's gonna be a good size that will obviously be a little bit much for the baby right now, but it will be able to grow with him as he gets older, and I'm just so excited. It's really pretty. It has like fluted details. It's just so stunning. So anyway, I'm really excited to build it and like get to see it in person because online it looks so pretty.
Maybe I was blind, known you forever while I tried to find someone that could be my great love.
Okay, so a few things that I want to say right off the bat is as Danielle and I were unboxing all the pieces to this, you could feel the quality. It was so nice. And you see that fluted detail? It's so stunning. Oh my gosh. I almost feel like this piece kind of stole the show just because of all the details, and I don't know, I just loved it. But another thing I wanted to say is, gosh, like if you have the opportunity to do this kind of stuff with your siblings, it is so incredible. Like we had the best time. I flew up there. She picked me up from the airport. We just had days and days together, and it was so much fun. Like I have not laughed like that in so long, but we had the best time. We were like connecting over childhood stuff and just all the things. It was so good. So if you have an opportunity to spend some good quality time with your siblings, or if you don't have siblings, like do this with friends, work on a space in your home or their home or something, and it's like the best time. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say about that. But putting together this dresser definitely did take a little bit of time, but it came together beautifully, and I love it because of, again, all the details. And I've always talked about this, like it's all in the details. So you have that beautiful fluted edging on the sides. It also has those round corners, which I think is just stunning on its own, but also I love it for a baby room / kids room because you're not going to have to worry about like those harsh edges and corners that they can sometimes hit their head on. And then I thought this was also perfect to double as a changing area because if you notice, the top of this is actually like a faux marble, and so you're not having to worry about anything getting damaged because it is like a hard surface. But I love this piece, and just so you guys know, I will be linking everything down below that we got that I can. A few things did come from places like TJ Maxx and Marshalls, but anything that I can link from Amazon or Walmart or whatever, I will have it linked down below for you guys. And of course you can ask questions on anything that I don't mention, and I'll let you know like where we got it from.
Even in my wildest dreams. Oh yeah. Even in my wildest dreams, I didn't think we were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
All right, the dresser is all done. It is so pretty. I love it. I love it that it adds like the texture. It has like the fluted front and the fluted sides. It's so pretty. And then actually the top has this like faux marble, and so it's gonna be great because they're actually gonna be able to use this as like a changing table as well. We're gonna go ahead and build the crib. Once we get the crib in, we'll see what other furniture arrives, and we can start hanging some shelves and doing all the pretty stuff. I'm so excited.
We were destined to be. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah. Wanna give you every part of me. I can't believe this is reality. And now you're laying next to me. Everything feels like oh yeah.
Okay, so before we keep working on this nursery, I wanted to show you guys something that I've been doing every day lately. I started using the Armora colostrum a few weeks ago, and I honestly was a little skeptical when I first heard of it, but it's quickly become one of those little routines that I actually look forward to. So all I do is just mix it into a cold drink, or what I typically do is like a glass of water, and I do this while I'm on the go or just getting things done around the house. It's super simple. You can mix it with a frother or a spoon, either way works, and it's just been a really easy way to support my overall wellness and feel a little more balanced during busy days like this, especially when I'm running errands, working, doing makeovers, doing stuff with my boys, just all the things. Now, I do want to point out it does come in multiple flavors. My personal favorite is the blood orange, or they do have an unflavored option as well, and you can get it in the tub with a scoop or individual on the go packets, which are super convenient because you can just pop them right into your purse and then have them whenever you're out. And I love that it fits into my day without me having to overthink it. It literally takes 10 seconds and zero effort. So if you guys have heard about colostrum and you want to give it a try, you can go to armora.com or scan the QR code here on the screen and use my code ThisCrazyLife for 15% off your first order. And I will have it linked down below for you guys so you can take advantage of that deal. And thank you so much to Armora for teaming up with me in today's video. Now let's finish up this nursery because I'm excited for you guys to see how it's all turning out. All right, so next up we're going to start kind of decorating, I guess. We're waiting on one more furniture piece, but we have this pretty mirror that my sister found on Facebook Marketplace. And so we are going to use my favorite toothpaste hack. If you have not seen this, prepare to be amazed. You're gonna put it right, like a little dollop, right on the section that you want to hang. And then you're actually going to turn it around, put it up to the wall on like right where you want it to be, and just press it in, and there'll be like little toothpaste globs on your wall. But you wanna just like level that and you're good to go. It'll mark it right where you want it. All right, so we're going to use monkey hooks, which are like my favorite, but we happen to pick 2 spots with studs, so that's actually great, really sturdy. But with monkey hooks, if you imagine this being your drywall, this is basically going to be really secure and sturdy. So you're gonna poke this through, and what it does is then it comes back over here and it kind of like pressurizes up against your drywall, and it's going to make this really sturdy, but then you're only going to be left with like a tiny little hole. So these are incredible. Get yourself some monkey hooks.
It's 1 a.m. and I ain't tired. I can stand right here and talk all night if you want.
All right, and then we got these 2 shelves, actually just from Hobby Lobby. So we are going to use wall anchors, and this is going to be nice because it'll give like, we can add some cute decor, but also we can add some functional pieces right here, because this will be like the changing table area.
Here's what we could do, 'cause I'm not gonna let you slip away. I won't waste this. There's something about the way you fix your eyes on me. I can't help myself, fall in love, I go crazy. What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place? When you give me that smile, I think my heart's turned up the pace. I don't care about what we do if I get to be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love? When you talk or listen close, there's just something about your voice. I think that every word you say to me is like poetry. I just want you for my own. It's really easy to tell that you're the best girl I've ever known. I'm not gonna waste this. What you wanna do now? Should we head back to my place?
All right, we got 2 more packages. So we have our crib mattress. So we're gonna unfold this so that it can kind of like unfluff. And then we got the cutest little bookshelf. It's like a bookshelf slash shelf.
Toy shelf.
Toy shelf. We really like the color green, but it wasn't gonna come forever. So we decided to get, I think, wood, and
Yeah,
it
like
was
wood
cheaper. And we got spray paint. So we're gonna paint it.
We're gonna make it ours.
So we're gonna make it ours. It'll be good.
To be with you. What you wanna do now? What's to be afraid of when we're young, stupid, and in love?
So this was like literally the funnest time that I've had in so long. It was such a good, amazing trip. And Danielle and I are actually like 11 years apart. So it's kind of been neat because now we're kind of more entering into the same phases of life together because she's having her baby soon. But for a long time, we were just in such different spaces. Like she was still a kid when I was kind of going out on my own, having my own kids, things like that. And so we've just been in different stages of life. So this time spent together was just so incredible. And it was actually really cool because we got to see how alike we actually are. There were so many different things. I'm like, oh my gosh, I do that too. Oh my gosh, like we're just so similar. It was like the best trip. And I'm so incredibly grateful for this opportunity, but random totally does not affect anything else. But I just wanted to share that because it was just like the best time. And I'm so, so thankful that we got this opportunity to work together and do this makeover. Okay, so now we're actually not going to assemble the rest of it. We're going to take it upstairs and spray paint it outside, and then we'll bring it back down and assemble this because there's like cute little like bags, not bags, but like canvas shelf, like bookshelves. It's a lot cooler than I'm explaining it, but you'll see. So for the bookshelf, we're going to use my favorite spray paint, Rust-Oleum, the 2x Ultra Coverage Paint and Primer. I don't know, it just works so good on everything. This one is moss green. Sage green. We actually ordered like sage green on Walmart pickup. They substituted the color, but actually we tried out this color this morning and it looked good, so fingers crossed.
You as you drive, do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along.
So far I've used one whole can of the green, and I think I'm gonna be able to get away with doing one more coat with the second can, and I think that'll be good. But another thing that we're gonna add in is a tree, like a cute olive tree in the room to give it some greenery, give it some life, like movement, all the things. And we found this planter from Ross. I like it because it's like pretty heavy, but we didn't like that it's black, so we got this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and spray paint this one while that first layer dries.
I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?
All right, we are jumping into day 2. Actually, earlier this morning, after my run, I went and like re-spray painted everything outside. We also got a lamp last night, a floor lamp that's gonna go behind the rocker, but it came with black, and so we wanted to spray paint it gold, so I went ahead and did that this morning as well. So those things are out there drying. They're like very close, I think, to being ready to bring in. But look at the progress in here. We're loving it. We actually got a rug that we're gonna get and bring in here too. We're just gonna start jumping into things. I'm mostly waiting on everything to be like totally dry to bring it in. But once that's done, we'll bring that in, and then we'll like just hit the ground running and finish things up. But I'm loving it. I'm just so excited. I'm so excited for the baby to get here and just have this new space. So let's get going. Okay, so one thing that we did want to add in is a little side table, because when they'll be like sitting here rocking the baby, it's just nice to have a place like put your phone, maybe have a, well, we don't need a lamp on here, but you can just like kind of set things down. And this one actually has a drawer, which is super nice.
Forever, I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling.
I love this rug so much. It is so, so beautiful. This was like a last minute choice because at first we were going to do like a big 8x10 rug. Well, we couldn't really find one that would get here in time. And then last minute we were like, you know what, this room needs a rug. So we actually found this 5x7, which kind of was like the perfect size because it was just enough to kind of focus the room on the crib again because I felt like there was a lot going on in a good way. Like we love how everything was turning out, but we just wanted to like once again bring the focus back into the crib because this is the baby room. And I feel like the rug absolutely did that. It's so beautiful. And I will say it does come in different sizes. So if you wanted an 8x10 with this rug, absolutely you could do that for sure.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together?
Okay, finally it's time to like decorate the shelves. So we have a few things. This is actually so cute. It's a propagation vessel, but you can actually just put like a little flower in here with some water. You can even do like fake flowers if you don't want to be extra. So we'll just kind of play around with how we'll put things, but I do want to put, we got like a fake drapey plant, which I think is so pretty to add to shelves. We got this cute little frame to add some texture. We'll just have to get a picture to put in here. And then this cute little bowl, I actually have the same one. It's just from Home Goods. Yeah, but it has this gold and kind of scallop detail with a really pretty white. And we're gonna put pacifiers in here so that they can just like grab them right here when they need.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope. You fill my head with roses. I can't help
So
but
this bookshelf was nice. At first we were just kind of looking for like a true bookshelf, but instead this is nice because it actually has an area for like different toys and then also these pockets for books. So we got some fun little books for our little boy.
I can't help but dream away, standing on a field with you and flowers everywhere. Maybe there is a star with your name. One thing I know is that there should be. There is no one who has a heart as pure, no, not like yours. Dreaming of you. 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 Dreaming of you.
Okay, this little caddy we actually found at, I believe it was TJ Maxx. And this is perfect for a nursery because you can definitely carry it from room to room if you need. It's pretty lightweight and small, but it was perfect to put diapers and wipes in here. And then we also put in some really cute little blankets that she had. Oh my gosh, I definitely do not have baby fever, which is good. My kids are grown, or not grown, but I'm not in the baby stage anymore. But adding in these tiny little newborn diapers just took me back to when my boys were little. I always forget how tiny they are. Like I will see a 4-month-old baby and I'm like, oh my gosh, is that a newborn? They're so tiny. My kids were never that small. And like for sure they definitely were, but it's funny how you just do really really forget the tininess of kids once some time has passed, and I'm definitely in that stage. So right now, one of my sisters just had her baby, and then two of my sisters are pregnant with their first and their third, and I'm excited for all the baby snuggles, but I just cannot believe how tiny they are when they're born. So cute.
Dreaming of you.
We got, these are just like some sheer curtains. They're really just for look, but look at the curtains that I got. They have just like this little green detailing, which is I think so pretty. It kind of pulls the green in throughout the room, but in like such a soft little way, which I think is gonna be so perfect for the nursery.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day.
Okay, if my hair looks extra fabulous now, it's because I went and trekked out in the snow to go find some wild rocks. And the reason for this is actually to stabilize this a bit. I've found that you can get olive trees with a better base like this. However, you are going to pay like hundreds of dollars. I don't want to do that. I'd rather just go find some rocks. This is what I like to do, is I like to find some big rocks, kind of like stabilize it in there, and then I just kind of top it off with some smaller rocks. The only thing is you literally just have to go out in nature and like find some, or see if you have some in your yard or anything. But I went out in the snow to find these guys.
You set my world on fire.
I love this nursery so much. I am so thrilled with how it came together, and actually this nursery was very poorly planned because we both had a lot of busy things leading up to this point, and so we really kind of pulled this together within a week of a little bit of planning and then a day of laughing and going to the stores and finding things. And I'm so thankful that we were able to pull this off, because now my sister and her husband are ready to welcome their first little baby boy into their home and in their family, and I'm so happy to be a part of this for them. Now, as you can see, kind of going throughout the room, we have the beautiful crib, and right below that is that stunning rug. I feel like this kind of pulled the room actually together. It really grounded everything. And then to the left of that, we have that rocker. Now, this rocking chair I didn't talk about because this was actually a gift from my sister's in-laws, and I love this rocker because it's, one, so comfortable, and it also has this little piece that kicks out on the bottom, but it also is very aesthetic and very beautiful, which I feel like a lot of nursery rockers are not really that way, but I love this one. And then we added in a few details like the cozy little blanket with the ruffled detailing, and then that beautiful pillow. And then next to that, to add some little lighting, we have that beautiful gold floor lamp that we spray painted. And then on the other side of the chair, we added some more functionality with a little side table that has a drawer, which is perfect for storage, and then a little basket underneath, and then a few little special details on top. Then to the crib itself, for now, we just added in this pretty blanket that adds some nice texture. And then above it is this beautiful desert picture, which is perfect because it kind of reminds her of home here in Arizona. And then off on the other wall, we have this stunning dresser, this one that we built first thing. I love the fluted detailing. Once again, it's just so beautiful, and I love the color of it. And then the faux marble top is absolutely stunning. Right on top of that, we have a little changing pad, which is perfect. And oh my gosh, those cute shoes, just a little tiny add-on. And then right next to that, we have that little diaper caddy area, which is perfect, very functional. But again, I love adding texture into spaces because it really does add a lot of interest without making things feel busy. Then right above the dresser, we have those two floating shelves that have a few decor pieces on them, but also some functionality added in as well. And then the beautiful round mirror, which is perfect because it kind of bounces light around, but also, fun little tip, I do like having a mirror in a nursery because when you're seeing if your baby is asleep, you can kind of look behind you to check the mirror and see if your baby is actually sleeping or if their eyes are wide awake and they're just calm. Then right over by the window, we framed out that window with those really pretty curtains with a little green stitching detailing on the sides. Of course, right below the window is the bookshelf, and this was perfect. I love this pop of green that we added in. And then to finish everything off, we actually just added in this olive tree. It really added some height over in the corner, and it also just added a lot of life into the space. And I actually can't believe this, but I feel like this is the first official nursery that I've ever done. I've done shared nurseries for my siblings before, but not like an official baby room, and I love how this turned out. Let me know in the comments what your favorite thing was and if there's anything that you would change, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for being here. Bye!